Okay, first of all, welcome back to this week number 12. Now remember, we just have 14 weeks in the semester, and this is week number 12. That means what? In 2 more weeks, the semester is going to be over. Now let me remind you, do not be surprised if you discover that in the final exam schedule, there is no CISG113 Section 1 Information Security and Privacy. But you will find Information Security and Privacy Section 2, okay? You're in Section 1. There is no final exam schedule for this course, okay? First of all, you need to understand that. But if you're taking Section number 2, there is a final exam. So don't go into Section number 2's final exam when we do not have any final exam. So, let me repeat one more time what you're supposed to do to wrap up the semester, okay? This is what you need to want for the last mile. I said it once last week. I want to repeat it at least one more time this week and make sure that you do not get yourself confused. Alright, in order to complete the semester, you need to make sure you have to complete your student e-portfolio. Alright? The student e-portfolio is scheduled from week number 11 to week number 14. And I will start grading your work after the last day of the semester, which is supposed to be the 27th of November, okay? So I will start giving you a grade by looking into your student portfolio. Now, what if you did not complete your student portfolio? You're telling me you want to get this, all right? But definitely, I will check it every semester. If I cannot find a student portfolio, I will call you and make sure you get it ready. All right, what do you have to do in the student portfolio? If you go back to the syllabus of the semester, you should know that in the evaluations of your work in the semester, we have the following items. Listen carefully. Learning contract number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay? These 3 learning contract is going to give you 30 points, 30 points, out of the final 100 points. Okay? Now, we skip learning contract number 2. So, in learning contract number 3, instead of 10 points, it's 20 points. Okay? So 20 points plus 10 points in learning contract number 1 will give you 30 points out of the final 100 points. Okay? And the secret is, if you have ever done anything in the first learning contract, which is demonstrated by your submissions of something, you will be given full score for the first learning contract. And that is what we call the teacher's encouragement score. And I told you last week, okay? So everybody, if you have ever done anything in the first learning contract, you got the cushions, 10% already. All right? You understand that? So the next thing you need to do is to know how many points you earn in the last learning contract, which will give you 20 points, okay? And you should probably know that by the end, or actually before the end of next week, because I'm working very hard to give you back the score, okay? So now, you know 30% of the 100 final points, all right? So that is from the syllabus. Now from the syllabus, you also know that there is a score called midterm score, right? And you finished the midterm last Friday, and the midterm score will give you 15 points out of the final 100 points. So if you add the free learning contract and the midterm together, you should know how many points you earn out of 45 points in the final 100 points. Okay? So far so good? Are you following me? Okay, very important. So what's the next 2 items? What are the next 2 items we need to care for? There is, from the syllabus, an important item called the Learn-to-Learn score. Remember? The Learn-to-Learn score will give you 15 points out of the final 100 points. How do you earn the 15 points? And it is called learn to learn, meaning that it's supposed to be done throughout the semester. And if you look at the syllabus said, in order to earn the 15 points in learn to learn score, you need to complete 1 journal per week in the first 10 weeks. Okay? So you should have 10 journals completed by the end of the first 10 weeks. Each journal is based on one topic. Okay? And this topic is based on any topic you choose from that week's reading list. Okay? So if you want to keep the learn to learn score, you must produce the 10 journals and put it in your student portfolio. Alright? That will earn you 10 points. Now, if you want to earn the remaining 5 points out of the 15 points of the learn to learn score, what do you need to do? The syllabus said you must write 5 blogs based on 5 topics whose journal has already been produced. So what you need to do in order to earn the other 5 points is you need to select 5 journals out of the 10 journals you have already finished in the first 10 weeks and write 5 blogs. Okay? And you need to put the 10 journals and the 5 blogs in your student portfolio in order to claim that 15 points. Alright? So that is 15 points. Now, 3 learning contract, and in our case, 2 learning contract, 30 points, 1 midterm, 15 points, 1 learn to learn item, 15 points, so 60 points, right? 60 points out of the final 100 points. So what is the other item that will give you 20 points? That is the in-class sharing, right? The in-class sharing will give you 20 points out of the final 100 points. And what you need to do, based on the syllabus, and I keep asking for your participations in class throughout the semester, is you need 10 such in-class sharing records to earn the 20 points. And each such sharing will give you 2 points throughout the semester, right? Now, at the end of the learning contract number 3, each one of you should have done 5 such sharing, including the team-based presentations you're going to do, starting from today to next week. Alright? So, principally speaking, if you have not done any in-class participations, you still need 5 more. 5 more sharings in class in order to earn the 20 points. Okay? So, how much time do we have now? This is week number 12, and the semester is going to end in week number 14. So, can we do anything? Well, as I said, we cannot give each one of you enough frequency to do all of these. And so, as of last week, and also the week before last week, I say, I'm going to offer this for speech of the semester. 1 chance will give you 10 points. Okay? Alright? This is for the speech of the semester call for participations. And you need to, if you have not enough frequency of in-class sharings already, you better sign up for this. You need to come up here and make a speech of the semester based on what you have learned in this course. Okay? And your speech cannot last more than 15 minutes, at most 15 minutes. And you must get your student portfolio ready and a PowerPoint ready. Alright? So, I say, yesterday I sent out this particular course I promised last week. So I'm looking for your responses. But so far, no one seems to like it. Now, but it's okay. It's just an extra offer. We call it a bonus work. So this is a 10 semester point activity. Now, we cannot give each one of you a chance because we have many students here, and 15 minutes is a lot of time, and we times all the students here, and we simply do not have that many classes. Alright? But anyway, this is what I can do as a teacher. So we turn it back to the student portfolio. In order to earn all the 100 points, the student portfolio will give you 20 points. How do you earn the 20 points of the student portfolio? The first thing I just said, you must create a student portfolio listing out the activities of the semester, particularly the point you earned already. For example, your learning contract number 1, which is supposed to be 10% with your artifacts produced. Learning contract number 3, which is supposed to be 20% with the artifacts produced. Your midterm exam, the work you did, which is 15%. Okay, your learn-to-learn score, the work you should have done throughout the semester, which is another 15 points. And then your in-class participations, which is 20 points. Okay, and then your e-portfolio part 1, this is 10 points. All right, so it's how many points there? 90 points already. So what is the remaining 10% you need to do with the student e-portfolio? Remember I told you last week, you need to write a reflective blog in the student e-portfolio under the specific name, what I have learned from this semester. Okay, your reflective blog must be something based on what you did, which is directly contribute to your learning in this semester, and that will give you another final 10 points. So, and you must create a student e-portfolio in order to earn all those points. And that's why we do not have final exam. We use the student e-portfolio as an important form of formative assessment to measure how much you have learned instead of what we call the rigid final exam. Okay? So, are you with me? Do you know what you need to do to wrap up the semester in the remaining 2 to 3 weeks' time? You have any questions for that? Yes, Stanley.
What is the instruction about the portfolio?
Oh, I just told you. Right, I just told you. Can I speak to you after I close the camera in Chinese? All right, if you don't understand. You have a question? German? Govada? Do you know what you need to do to wrap up the semester? The consequence? Since we do not have final exam, okay? All right? Any question on each table? That is very important because the reasons why we do not have final exam is because we have the portfolio, right? Okay? Any questions about this? Do you understand what you need to do to wrap up the semester? Are you sure? Okay. Do you understand what I just said? Now I will tell you on each table once again. I want to make sure you know what you need to do. The format of this class is quite different from the traditional class. In the traditional class, we just, okay, come on to the final exam, we give you an exam, you write your exam, you fail, you pass. But in this, we don't. We use portfolio, okay? The portfolio is a very important artifact you need to produce to present the learning you did, all right? Questions about that? Do you understand? Trying to separate the question. Yes, this is what we call an important form. If you sign this up, your compensation is 10 semester points, 10, which is equivalent to 5 normal income share. Because normally in the past, 1 income share will give you 2 points. But this time, what we're going to speak this semester will give you 10 points semester. So that is the major difference. No, only 1. It's an individual person's work, okay? You cannot do 2 persons because it's the of the semester. Yes. CISG. Do you understand now the meaning of that? Yeah. Because it's very important. If we do not make sure you understand it, you will not get the point. I do not want you to come to my office after your grade is out. If you do not make the best use of this 2 to 3 weeks to manage your portfolio, it will be something that is quite difficult to do. Because we have to say the reasons why we do not need the final exams, because all of our students have portfolio. But if you do not produce the portfolio, from the management point of view, it's very important. Yes. Yes. Okay, now is my time to go to each table to explain to you based on the language you prefer. Okay? Alright, so thank you very much. I will go to each table now. Just raise your hand. Alright? Okay, some student asked me, where is your e-portfolio link? Okay, make sure you know that this is the link that start to give you study from week number 11. If you go down here, go to week number 11. Because look at the schedule of the semester. This is done from the beginning of the semester, not now, okay? So you should have already learned where it is. Now this is week 10. So after week 10, after you submit to learning contract number 3, week number 11, and you come to tools to track your learning. This is the link. Okay? This is the link where you have to create your portfolio, the wiki link. You can see the same link in week number 12. Okay? This is the same name. Okay, go back to the same name. Week number 13, week number 14, and week number 15. Actually, week number 15 is not allowed here because week number 15 is only for those courses with classes on Thursday. This class do not have classes on Thursday, so your work is up to week number 14. All right. So you need to start creating your e-portfolio here. And remember, I will start giving you a grade after the last day of the semester. If I remember correctly, it's the 27th of this month, okay? Since we do not have any final, after the 27th of this month, I will simply go into the e-portfolio of each student and will give you a grade. Now the worst case I discovered before is the student did not do the portfolio. If a student does not do the portfolio, he is actually telling me, it's okay, I don't need any grade. You can give me a fail. That is very important because for us, the portfolio is equivalent to the final exam. Okay? We do the final exam. We do not need the written exam, but we need things like this. Alright? So if you have not done anything throughout the semester concerning the learn score, or the in-class participation, you still get a chance to make it up, okay, before the end of the semester. And definitely, you need to list out your work there, list the score you earned already there, and you know what score you earned, 100%, and you know what grade you got, okay? I will give you back all the grade before the end of, I guess, before the end of November the 20th. Okay, before November 20th. You definitely get all the grades. So you have at least one more week to check what's your status, how many points you earned already, what's the grade you're going to earn in this course. Okay? So it's largely based on formative assessment. Okay, it's not summative assessment in the final exam. Okay, I answered one table. Okay, any question? Okay, go to standings.
我
All right. Okay, I'm going to. Yes.呢個就係詳細啲講。而家寫出嚟嘅，你唔識點樣做，咁你就可以知道，其實你講咗句應該簡單啲就係，當你先話 help 你哋傳到咩都你教，而家講做唔到，呢個非常我哋成個成個知識咧，俾學生知道secondary school 你唔夠唔識咁但係 college 呢邊我哋就希望我哋呢個係一個定點嘅時間，老師指引你做幾個重要嘅工作，譬如呢個時間我哋將13節入咗，跟住有一個叫做平時唔會追你，但係考試嗰日或者之前就會話俾你聽，如果你冇咧就咁然之後更加平時咧都唔會做，但係真係做咗呢考試即係你要有時知道邊個考試咁所以咧喺成個呢個 holiday 嘅我哋都主要係談咧，係清楚呢啲係學期裏邊要求你要做嘅嘢，你做成啲咩咧？然之後你要俾翻自己一個 record。嗱，有幾個因素係即係話數學嗰啲譬如話你呢個係你用呢啲方式優化呢個時候，咁但係呢個方式咧，即係要做啲嘢要數，即係10分佔比。但係呢個3分佔就先做出嚟。數會通過甚至同埋嗰個 midterm exam 咧，因為10分可以做出嚟，但係 learning to learn 基本上係你只有做，你就執咗佢。即係所以咧，我哋講話 learning to learn 有10分每個章，每個 block 即係有做嘅方面，即係話10分如果你係一個科力度冇事嘅人，咁老師嘅理解就係唔需要寫完成，而佢就為咁然之後咧就依靠就嗰時喺成個學裏邊咧，可能有自己啲包括咗啲想法同埋喺呢個時候跟住，咁只要你係啲時候需要發揮，因為你知道你係咁我哋要講嘅話，我哋就有查翻嚟咧。咁只要你要實際去做，如果係咩教育咁嗰個 rank 好簡單嘅啫，因為每一個嗰個 rank 咧，其實咧，如果你係 class 嗰個分嚟講咧，我哋有 YouTube video 每一個 YouTube 上晒嚟，咁所以就喺個 YouTube video 裏邊揾翻出現嗰邊嘅片，跟住同你自己講。咁個每一個 rank 我哋仲有以下嘅資料，就係 data 嘅 class 譬如23號咧，23堂咧就喺11月10號2015年。咁然之後去 YouTube video 去拎，揾翻自己嗰啲咧，which minute 出現咗，跟住你就講
description 你仲講住啲乜嘢？咁然之後咧，我哋係一個叫做10次。咁但係如果你真係冇做10次咧，你記得係攞3個。我哋方面本身咧，你首先有2分鐘，跟住有10個。咁我計數咧，我就話總之你真係有2次，應該有2次左右。咁所以喺 record 上都話但係你要每個題目你自己話，阿 Sir 唔會幫，因為我只係俾晒啲 video 喺度，係你要自己記住，所以叫做個 team work。好啦，我哋做翻咗10個，最多都係5個啫。咁頭先我講過，我哋做 speed 10啦，即係講到 speed 嘅10咧，如果你有機會做咧，就一次過10分鐘到4個字。但係一定要做15分鐘嘅 speed，呢個 speed 仲係好重要。因為成個course並唔係要老師教嘅，你成個嘢係要鼓勵你，係根據我哋俾出嚟嘅資料，自己去考慮結你自己嘅。咁所以喺呢個時候，你如果能夠做到呢啲嘢咧，我哋就會幾分鐘。你要 set fit copy and paste 落嚟，係因為我哋要 self-sufficient， 因為拎都會 outdate， 因為好多嘢，但係如果你買成邊買上去，咁所以嗱，如果我哋啱咁樣講之後，個目標咧，個目的就係每個人學係好清楚 semester 尾之前你已經攞到咩成績，同埋爭啲咩分入去達到你自己所想嘅 grade。呢個唔止 self-assessment 㗎，呢個基本上係好深嘅，因為你成個 course 你做嘢，咁因為你老師嘅生嘅嘢同埋你自己做嘅嘢，我哋嘅 syllabus 一開始嘅時候講到有啲嘢，我已經講到係最後嘅挑戰嘅，因為而家仲有2次啦，就係 我就要如果你唔做，你就會冇，因為我哋係唔知拉諗成。我哋全部就係喺度咁唔重要嘅，咁樣做啲佢係有 percent， 有 final percent 學校有，即係我哋學校要求就係一時就俾一個 attendance form 俾 register， 佢會同你簽。有邊學生唔可以考 final 嘅，因為我哋課係冇 final， 唯一重要就係如果你冇出席，你就係知道卡數課嘢。咁所以但係我要 keep 個 record 嘅，但係嗰個唔會計曬分數。咁所以你要謹慎啦，因為如果你如果我改嘅時候咧，要睇嘅時候，科聯即係我哋叫做零，好大嘅即係你接觸到會呢個係因為我哋申請需要考翻到嘅時候，我哋要寫清楚點解我哋需要帶俾我哋叫 fully formative assessment with performance。咁所以點解你哋嗰啲 record 傾緊講到10個嘅明嘅時候，所以你哋基本上係要自己知道考場。你最重要做嘅就係最好係俾翻你啲理解嘅分數。係啦，因為你自己知啦。唔係分析下係你，即係我哋叫實話實寫。阿 Sir 佢俾咗分俾我自己知，好少學校少少知，OK， 因為從你哋自己嘅 manage， 希望你明白我講嘢。Any questions? I'm sorry, I speak in Cantonese. Learning contract. Maybe有自己嘅 experience 啦，我咧冇有成功。你係冇提示我先。嗱，我哋嘅 syllabus 即係一真係話俾你聽，即係其實全部時即係3個，而家你中國有啲 term 咧就係其實係咪？ 之後咧，我哋咧就有個 portfolio 因為我哋講嘅時候，當你做呢個咧，喺 wiki 上係 wiki 寫一個係要自己一個 wiki 咁即係你最重要咧，不如講我係 versus 呢個 semester 所以咧，大家仲有其他嘅時候，我 就係你哋要有2分鐘嘅 sharing， 有時聽俾我自己睇 sharing， 所以我哋就係最後話咗佢哋咧，每個人都係有自由，咁你就要自己揾分鐘。如果呢度有10個 record， 你就有20分，咁填上去1次嗰個 record 就話我曾經喺某年某年某日分享過，咁你包括話你係 learning contract number 3做嘢，咁你一世嘅譬如今日有幾年生日，你自己今日係但係你用可能好多佢記得我哋唔開始有2%㗎嘛。如果你多咗幾次，你知係10%㗎。依家一個 record，一個 record。
我
Well, I succeed talking to 3 tables already. Actually, 4 tables. Okay, now. 就係你個數係屬於嗰次講嗰啲就同你有關，咁就叫做一個教會。咁每一個咁嘅 record， 你 record 可以比較實嘅 record， 一個 record 實嘅。咁如果你真係冇做過咧，你諗翻嚟咧，做生嘅時候就可以刁轉咁樣就即係夾硬叫你做一啲嘢，嗰啲算係只可以講咁然之後咧，即係冇試過講公司講你又講佢可以都算，即係話我係知你呢個嘢係講。如果我自己設計咧，就係啱同佢啱做，我係有個唔似得嘅做法。咁值得幾個唔似嘅。如果真係冇做嘅時候，係一個幫佢大家可以 schedule 去試嘅時候，呢個咧你要做15分鐘，或者做咧或者做有10咁所以如果你能夠或者上啱啱free 咁做呢一個 schedule 嘅 semester， 你係可以攞翻嚟先。咁但係記住，所有做嘅嘢都要喺話我先至可以俾分數。咁你明白咗呢個時候，而家要講翻轉頭，咁你要睇乜嘢產品？咁呢個係一個係話你嘅時候寫呢個時候頭嗰時候只要係一個基礎咧，架構我入到去，你知我哋去做我哋生活嘅嘢出嚟。Alongside 我哋知道啲 early 我可以俾到10分，呢樣嘢冇需要考慮，就我見到有我哋10分。第二個10分呢個10分就係我成個10分想代入到邊嘅嘢，我希望每個同學喺個 portfolio 度寫到啲呢個係講呢個 blog 嘅 title 叫做 What I learned from this business。冇特定嘅格式，冇但係我期望你寫出嚟嘅嘢係有根據嘅，學咁樣俾人知道你學嘅咁。咁呢個咧就最多變咗14，所以睇到呢個點解我做咗？我哋用翻嚟 sell 就知道我哋做過其他嘅公司，根據你嘅意見，因為呢個先至比較實際。我每一樣嘢 pass 過嚟 average 都定咗，我哋而家都知道嘅資料。所以你以前拍掌啊，所以係而家做嘅我而家提醒佢最後得唔得 ？OK， 好你 Very good。 記咗叫大家今日做一樣嘢咧，就係、如果你 learning project 3個 question 咧未做咧，你今晚之前做埋佢。我頭先忘記一樣啱先， 好重要。
嗰個5個波計唔計埋嗰個 learning contract 之前做嗰2個，都可以計埋。
即係部面篇波其實係有2篇我哋。